Hey guys, welcome back to another Coin Snobz video. Thought I'd give you guys a quick little update, shall we say, on all of those coins that Keith had brought over for us to look at from the bank, all those customer wrapped rolls. And if you remember, there was a ton. It was our very first ever live. I'll actually leave a link in the description down below if you haven't taken a look at that yet. It's about an hour and a half long, but of course, you know, skip around. You know, I'm not here to tell you how to live. But anyways, so here is a whole bunch. I'm not gonna take them all out. A whole bunch of just mint state half dollars, and I mean, I think that we could almost complete a Dansko album with the half dollars that are here. In fact, I have a feeling that that's probably what happened to begin with, is someone passed or someone just needed rent money and brought in their half dollars out of their coin album. I don't know. Kind of sad, to be honest. Actually, it's really sad. Yeah, this one is another complete tube of just modern mint state clad Kennedy half dollars. Yeah, this had to have been somebody's collection. Somebody loved these at some point. And now it's our turn to love them, because they're not going anywhere. Same concept here. This one's got a little bit of rub on the top, but I think I just used that one as a filler. As you can see, at the very least, most of these half dollars are absolutely brand new. Or I should say in new condition, because they're certainly not new. That's for sure. Alright, some of these tubes I don't have marked. This one here, I think, is overflow from the 64 Kennedy half dollars and some Nifsies, if I remember correctly. No, these are all proof. Okay. Yeah, and there wasn't really a single coin in here that was messed up. Let's see, 40% silver. Yeah, 1964s or 65s? This one's 65. So this is going to be all of the 70 or 40% silver coins. And Kennedy's 40% silver was 1965 through 1970. 1970, if I remember correctly, only Denver struck them. And those were the first, technically, the first NIFSI, the first not intended for circulation. Because you could not get those, like, just through the bank. They literally did not, the Treasury did not distribute those for circulation. So the only way you could get them was in a mint set. These are, I believe, the 90% silver. Modern proof, okay. These are all of our modern proof. And there's so many. In fact, I might actually see if I have a Dansko or two laying around here to put these in, just to see how full it would be. There we go. These are all 1964 half dollars, 90% silver. These are definitely some of my favorite. Every single one is a 1964, and every single one of them is a very, very nice, fairly high mint state coin. Now, get the meat and potatoes of it. 1971 Denver hardness test. That's a tiny little dot in front of him there. Don't know exactly the story about it. Just know that they did used to do it. I'll look it up a little bit further online and see if I can get some more information for you folks. There we go. 1981 Philadelphia. Heavily struck through. I don't know if you can see it there. It's pretty hard to see, but it's right in front of his face. Yeah, that's pretty difficult to make out. Hopefully you guys can see that's literally right underneath the L. Or I guess to the right of the L, depending on your perspective. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it looks like it was probably struck through a piece of polishing cloth or something. I don't know. But it's definitely struck through. And it's definitely in really nice condition. 1990 S proof. So here is a proof coin that is struck through. This one is, in fact, actually a little bit harder to see. But there is a little tiny, it almost looks like it was struck through a little speck of dust. Right about there. See if I get a good angle on it. Yeah, definitely not as dramatic as the other one, but still nice. And then I'm going to do another detailed video of these at some point underneath the scope so that you can actually see it. But 1964 proof, DDO, not sure which one it is, but I definitely know for a fact that it is definitely double-dyed obverse. And 90% of the double dyes seem to occur on these Kennedys in God We Trust, somewhere around here. But it is for sure double dyed. This one, 1, 2, I think there was 2 of those that I wasn't sure of. Yeah, there was 2 of them that are definitely double dyed, but I wasn't sure which designation to give it. This one I'm pretty sure is double dyed because the Trust definitely has fat letters, which is usually a sign of a double dye, but again, couldn't find any kind of a match in the Cherry Picker's Guide or on Variety Vista for that one. This one here, DDO number 1, 2, and 3. I think I found 3 of these total. No, I found more than that. 5, 6. Okay, these are all the exact same double dyes. Again, 1964 proof. Proof 68 easily, and these are all the exact same, which is why I have them individually numbered through 6. Wonder why I didn't put the designation on there. I don't know. Probably because, again, I'm still going through all of this stuff. And then, of course, we had the 1963 proof Benjamin half dollar. 90% silver. $62. $61. Just amazing. 60. DDO suspect, because I'm pretty sure I did see a double dye obverse on this one. Believe it's in the date. I'm not 100% sure. Again, some of these still have to be designated. DDR suspect, I also have the values in the back. I forgot about that. $48 for that one. And of course, that's a PCGS value, so it's not going to be 100% accurate because the prices of these things fluctuate quite a bit, pretty much daily. 1959, DDO-001C. And again, at some point, I'm going to go through these on the scope and record it so that you guys can actually see the double dyes much better. 58. Still can't believe he got these from the bank. It's just ridiculous. 57. 56, type 2. Decent amount of cameo on that reverse. 55. DDO-002, State B. Just amazing. I don't think any of these are going to go cameo, but man, they're close. Pretty much every single one of them is that is suspect of being cameo is either one side or the other is not, so it wouldn't qualify. However, I do think this 54 would go cameo. I don't know. What do you guys think? Cameo or not? I mean, I think it's at least very, very close. But I think that one would get a cameo grade. And 54, that's a good one to have cameo on. 53. Yeah, see, the reverse wouldn't go. But the reverse might go for cameo. I don't know. So close. 52. 51. Light scratches. Yeah, some of these look like they have a little bit of rub on them. Almost like somebody handled them with dirty cotton gloves or something. But they're only noticeable if you get the light to catch them just right through the loop. 1950. That is the very first year that they started the proof sets up again. I believe the last year before that was 1940? 40 or 41. They stopped doing it, of course, for the war effort. Then in 1950, they started doing the proof coins again. So, yeah, that's what I have so far. As you guys know, every time I think I get cut up a little bit, Keith thinks he's real funny and goes to the bank and brings more coins. I just absolutely hate it because you guys know I hate going through coins. This is just, yeah.
What is the most unattractive male first name in the English language?
Keith.
I hate all of this. But anyways, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please go to do so. Best way to support the channel. Tick the bell to get a notification every single time that me and Keith do upload a video. Throw it a thumbs up if you liked it. If you haven't checked out the live yet from when we were taking these bad boys out of the roll, I will leave that in the description down below. Love you all. God bless. And we'll see you very soon. Stay safe, everybody.